girls that was in the house, they had not never known men. But these sons-in-laws that were married had his other daughters. Can you do the math on that? Them was the 10 folks that Abraham was speaking of. So his daughters and his son-in-laws mocked. They wasn't going nowhere. They liked it there. They liked what they was doing in Sodom and Gomorrah. Verse 15. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot. Why they gotta hasten you? Here you gonna destroy the land. You're gonna tear up everything, and somebody got to come and hasten. Get the fuck on, man! Come on, get your shit and let's get out of here. And he's dragging his feet. Okay, huh? They hastened him, saying, "Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters, which are here. Take the 2 that are here. Forget them bitches out there that was mocking you with their husbands. Leave them hoes. Huh? Lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city." Said, get out. Get the 2 you got. Get your wife and get to stepping. Verse 16. And while he lingered, come on, Lot. These black niggas teach that you holy and righteous. These fools call you a righteous man, and you still lingering. Oh, should I take this book? Oh, those are my favorite slippers. Oh, honey, you think we ought to get some food? He's lingering. The men laid hold upon his hand. Come here, you stupid idiot. And upon the hand of his wife. You too, fool. Get your ass over here. And upon the hand of his 2 daughters. They standing around like dumb dimwits too. And the Lord being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth and set him without the city. They had to pretty much lift that stupid ass and take him out of hell. Because he was so comfortable there. He liked it. Just like you do today in this hell that we are in. Rights for the LGBTQRSPCRYTP people. I ain't got no problem with it, as long as they just mind their own business. I don't care. I got one in my family and I don't care what goes on. And I just mind my own. But that's how Lot was. Mr. Righteous. Get your ass out of here. Verse 17. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, escape for thy life. Look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plains. Don't be close around, because I'm getting ready to burn this bitch up. And if you go someplace close around, we gonna get you. Escape to the mountain. Go to the mountain. Noah. Go to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. Now, didn't they tell him what to do? Didn't they tell Noah what to do? Lot what to do? Said, go to the mountain, Lot. So let's go to verse 18. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold now, thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. What? Didn't the angels tell you to go to the mountain? Didn't the people that's saving you tell you to go to the mountains? Then the fool says, Behold now, this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Now check this out. They told this filthy, ignorant, nasty, living around rock gut filthy people, go into the mountain. right? So the city was there. The city was not going to be destroyed because this city was one that wasn't that close around Sodom and Gomorrah. So if Noah had been obedient to God and went to the mountain, by the time they come out of the mountain, they could have went to the little city. But let's move on. 21. And he said unto him, see, I accept thee concerning this thing. Telling him, I accept it. It wasn't the plan, but I'll accept it. That I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Hasten thee, escape hither. He's still telling, get to stepping, get to moving, get to going, get over there. For I cannot do anything till thou be come to thither. Therefore, the name of the city was called Zorah. All right. So Zorah was there. Zorah was a place where he went to. Had people in it because it was a city. So it was filled with people. So there were sons for his daughters. He could have found him another wife. All this good stuff. All this stuff was there in the city. So let's read this story. 23. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zorah. All right now. So y'all watch too much Cecil B. DeMille and too much television because they show you Lot and them running up into the mountains and all that crap. But they didn't go to the mountains. They went to Zorah. 24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. Now stop. Go back to the beginning. What did Abraham ask the Father that he would not do? He didn't say, would you save those 10 and take them out? He said, if there be any righteous in the land, would you not destroy it? So, Lot and his family was in the land. So, if those 10 had been righteous, he wouldn't have destroyed it, would he? But we know he destroyed the land because Lot, nor his wife, nor his children were righteous. Let's move on. 25. And he overthrew those cities, and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the city, and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back. She said, oh, hell no. You're not doing this. No, not to that beautiful, wonderful city where, oh, God, you can pretty much go to any porn shop. You can go to any, damn, we've got everything there. You don't need nothing. They doing it in the streets. Oh, man, he's not destroying that land. Yeah, she looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. The unrighteous. 27. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain. And behold, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. Burnt that bitch all the way to hell. 29. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham. God remembered Abraham. I want y'all to keep that in mind. God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, where he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt. He didn't pull Lot out because Lot was righteous. He pulled Lot out because he remembered Abraham. Because y'all do know Lot is Abraham's brother's child. Only the seed out of Abraham is the righteous. The bloodline. There's no such thing as a do-gooder being considered righteous. Let's move on. 30. And Lot went up to Zorah and dwelt in the mountain, and his 2 daughters with him went out of Zorah. I'm sorry, let me get this straight. And Lot went up out of Zorah, a place where he could have found a new wife, where his daughters could have grew up and had husbands. They leave. and went to the mountains. Why you going to the mountains now, Noah? You most disobedient asshole. Why are you now going to the mountain? And his 2 daughters with him. So now it's going to look like they the only 3 people in the world, huh? Because these are young girls. These are his little daughters that went with him. Not his grown daughters that were married and had husbands. For he feared to dwell in Zoar. And he dwelt in a cave. He and his 2 daughters. This holy, righteous man of God. 31. And the firstborn said unto the younger, our father is old. So check this out. They dwelt there quite a bit of time. Because Lot wasn't an old man when the angels came. So they'd been there quite a while. So these girls were pretty grown up to know quite a bit of stuff. Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. Meaning, we up in this mountain, and there's no other men here but Daddy. Because they still had that Sodom and Gomorrah attitude. Come, let us make our father drink. Huh? So we know they wasn't 10, 11, 12. They was older. They knew what was going on. And we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. Oh, ain't that such a nice thing? Wasn't that a wonderful little righteous thing those girls thought up? Holiness, just holiness all over them. But you taught that in the fucking church. 33. And they made their father drink wine that night. How? These are the daughters. How they force their daddy to drink wine? How they force their father to drink enough wine that he gonna get so damn drunk he don't know what's going on? That's probably that holiness in him and that righteousness in him. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father. And he perceived not when she lay down nor when she arose. That motherfucker was, I'm telling y'all, whatever stuff they made for him, they gave him enough to literally knock him out cold. Huh? He didn't know that he had already been with his oldest daughter. 34. And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, behold, I lie yesternight with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also. That's what you get for loving that bottle. A lot of y'all in these kind of damn situations because you love that bottle. And go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. Oh, such a wonderful gesture. 35. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him. And he perceiveth not when she lay down, nor when she arose. 36. Thus were both the daughters of Lot which with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day. And you know the Moabites have nothing to do with the Hebrew Israelites. You know those people are no connection of the righteous seed of Abraham. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name, I'm going to screw this up, Ben-Ammi, Ben-Ammi. The same is the father of the children of Anaman unto this day. Israel, all the stories that you think you know, all these stories that you have been taught by Lucifer and his children, you've been lied to. You don't know God. God said they don't know me. How could you? You know, Israel been asleep all these years under all this hard pressure of the Egyptians of the new house of bondage. And all you know is what they've taught you. You have an Egyptian understanding over every word of God. Righteousness has nothing to do with what you do, how you act. If that was the case, none of us would make it to see the Father. I told some people that. You know, you got to stop trying to come into your mindset of what you perceive